Serious face. What's up, everyone? Daddy Warbucks here, and today we are continuing our playthrough of the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. The story so far is the party has been adventuring together for quite some time. They have went through the Lost Mines of Phandelver. They've played through the Forge of Fury, and then deciding that they wanted something a little bit more exciting, they are taking on the challenge of the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. The Undermountain underneath the tavern, Waterdeep. And they've made it through the first level, and we are picking up today with them on the second level. Okay. So, we finally made it to the second floor, and let me move you guys there now.
Don't remind them about GOG. What are you doing?
I didn't say anything about GOG.
Yeah, okay, I can re-chat.
I literally didn't. I just said they went through the Forge of Fury.
That was the bird.
I didn't kill nobody.
Well.
I've killed many, just not GOG.
That is true.
I moved to mistrial.
No.
Oh yeah, we got that undead fool with us.
Yes, yes, you do. Right. So as you went to the second level, the undead revenant Aleth Gark is traveling with you, hoping to get revenge against the party he traveled with, that betrayed him and killed him for his share of the money.
What was his name?
Aleth Gark. I don't think he ever actually gave it to you beyond his first name, but I'll give it to you now. Oh. There we go. Oh, Sea Squirrel, that's very kind of you. So Sashk, you have a nat 1 followed by a nat 20.
Cool. What about a third one? I attacked 3 times in the first turn.
We'll give it a second. I'm sure someone will take the challenge you just posted. Anywho, going down the stairs to the second level, it takes quite some time to traverse. You think you walk down a 10-foot corridor for almost an hour before you finally hit a plateau. You could see another landing of stairs below you and a long tunnel, but you think you finally arrived on the second floor. Would you like?
Sure.
Since you traveled an hour to get here, that means your hex and your hunter's mark. Sure. Is your hex? Are you at the level where it lasts for like a bajillion years?
8 hours, I believe. I'll double check.
Okay. All right. Put it back then. As you stand here, the revenant kind of pokes you in the back, Sashk.
Okay, well let's head down.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Okay, can I like stand here at the edge and check for some traps or anything? Like, do I see anything visually, or do a roll?
Sure. You can check for traps. No roll necessary. The hallway is clear of any obstructions. The cut stone is very obvious, and you can't see any markings or irregularities in the stonework. So it's easy to determine it's very safe.
Okay, so I'm gonna start heading down the stairs.
Cool.
And I'll stop down here. I still don't see anything. And there's no describing the walk path. There's nothing on the walls or anything. It's just
no, it's just a smooth cut, 10-foot wide corridor.
Okay, I'm gonna keep on going. I see an opening now, fellas. And I'm gonna creep. I'm gonna creep towards the opening.
As you approach this opening, you can hear a great many voices coming from the hallway to the east.
To the right?
Yes, to the right.
Okay. Can I peer around the corner, try sneakily?
You can. You can. Just to clarify though, when I say a great many voices, I mean like there's no effort of like concealment here. And it's easily like you can't really tell just from kind of like putting your ear out and like what is that? But you could easily estimate that there's got to be at least 25 or more people.
Okay, I don't think we want to fuck with
Can we understand the language they're speaking?
I don't know. What languages can you speak? Sashk, you do not.
That's under bio, right?
No. On the left-hand side of your sheet, at the very bottom where it says proficiencies.
Okay. Draconic and common. So that's it for me. Is that a no?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
The
Orcish, right?
Actually, you are able to catch up hints of Orcish coming from the room next. And what you're able to hear, Wolf, it sounds like haggling, like someone's trying to set a price, someone's trying to undercut it. But that's just a few of the voices in the cacophony that's coming from down the hall.
That mark of Grumsh we got before, is that visible?
No, it's on your chest. I guess if your chest is visible, that would be visible.
My chest is always visible.
Well, it would be under your feathers, right?
My clothes. Yeah. Oh, I guess, yeah, mine would be under that, wouldn't it? Does Dusky wear clothes?
Yeah, I have on armor and whatnot.
As you stand here, Haleth points in the direction of all the noise. This way. I can sense my enemies to the east.
Well, should we just go in there?
Well, we've been blessed by Grumsh. Surely that will carry some weight with the orcs.
Oh, that's true. Since we can hear orc voices. I guess, do we roll the dice? It's up to you guys.
I don't know. I'd like to use the action of the Rod of the Pack Keeper to get a spell slot back.
I couldn't actually hear you. Your mic was kind of cutting out.
Some cutouts as well.
Yeah, I wanted to use my action to get a spell slot back.
With how?
Rod of the Pack Keeper.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so how should we do this? You want me to go first?
Maybe the one who speaks Orcish goes first?
That's a good idea.
You want the healer out front.
Maybe not out front, but at least beside Dusky.
Okay.
Let's do it.
What do we... And he says he senses his fools over here, right? So if they're all together, you could probably deduce that they're either going to switch sides and help us, or we're going to fight.
So...
Because of our marking.
Well, as you actually move forward into this chamber, is that Wolf in the front there? You can kind of see in this 30-foot by 30-foot square that their trash and debris litter the floor. There's just a layer of grime and filth that kind of covers the walls and the floor. there's just detritus just everywhere. I mean, it's very nasty over in this part, and there is an ungodly smell coming from the entrance that you can see to the north there. And you could, as you begin to move closer, in addition to all the voices and the noise, there's banging noises that can be heard, and it just, there's this great loud sound.
What type of sound are we talking?
Like many voices overlapping, banging noises, chittering from what sounds like goblins. It's just a very noisy area here.
So
You said they were haggling?
Yeah, at one point you did hear that.
So it's looking like we found the bad guy mall. So you guys want to go shopping?
Yeah, sure. Let's shop.
We'll do it.
That little piece of paper from the Goblin earlier. If anyone hassles us, we show them that.
Now, is it to the east here or south?
From where you're standing, the noise is coming from the northern.
Gotcha. All right, Drop, you want to come with?
Yep. Okay.
Do I see anything from here?
No.
I can make out something. I don't know if those are pillars, it looks like.
From here it's kind of hard to tell. It looks like a little, like almost a hut, but you can't quite see.
Mm-hmm.
Might have to move closer. Like a bird with
Yeah, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna sneak over there. See if I can see around this corner.
Okay. Moving forward, you can see, yeah, it is indeed a small hut. Maybe 1.5 feet, 2 feet tall. There's like a desk. There's some support pillars with a canvas, like hide, like roof. And you see that there are many of them in rows. And that there are goods kind of heaped up on the table section of the hut. And that you can see, you know, kind of meandering throughout the chamber, goblins, like at least 40 of them, and some of them are in small groups, you know, holding up objects and talking to each other. Others seem to be walking around carrying some goods, but it looks like your assumption is right. It is it's a bazaar of sorts, and it looks like the goblins here are selling off the goods, and you see armor and weapons, and you see a couple stalls just have hunks of some gross smelling unidentifiable meat. There's adventuring supplies and equipment and vehicle, like literally everything you could ever want is here.
Let's just walk out and go shopping, guys. See what happens.
All right, everybody, let's just go in and act nonchalant like we were meant to be here. Do we see anything of interest, weapon-wise, or anything like that?
There are several vendors with weapons. Let me give you some more description as you move further into the chamber. One of the things that immediately stands out is there is no real light here, because obviously goblins can see in the dark, so they're fine moving about the chamber. But as you move, like it again, because it's dark, some of you have dark vision, but even then it's dimly lit. I believe someone has the light cantrip on.
I do.
Okay, so then everybody's gonna assume kind of huddle close to you because that's where the bright light is. And as you walk, you can kind of see that, you know, some of this stuff looks to be, you know, badly worn and maintained because, you know, goblins. But some of it does look quite interesting. And as you move through the chamber, you can also hear further up from to the north, there is one goblin that is talking much louder than all the others. There's a big booming voice and it's rattling stuff off, not in Goblin but in Common, and it's you hear something like this. And now we have this item, very fine sword, very fine, of great quality, taken from dead adventurer. We have 10 gold pieces. Who has 10 dragons for the sword? 10, 15, 20 gold pieces. Who wants the sword? And it just kind of rattles on and on and on like that, coming from up the north.
Want to go check it out?
Yep. I say let's go see what's for auction. I go right here. I just nod at this guy right here and be like, sup.
He just looks at you and kind of nods back. The goblins, again, you're brightly lit, right, in this already dark chamber. So they all obviously see you, but they pay no mind. Actually, as you walk through, some of the goblins start holding up whatever wares are on their table, and they're kind of like beckoning you over, like, hey, come check this out. Look, I have such very fine meats from the very finest adventurers that have traveled through. Look, and he holds up like a leg haunch from somebody.
We're more into heads.
Yeah, I'd like to eat those.
Heads? Well, maybe you'd like to go to the Giblets and Gravy. Very fine goblin establishment.
Perhaps we'll check it out one of these days.
Maybe there is a head stall. I don't know.
All right, coming up here. Let's see. Still to the north of us, we're here in the auction.
Yeah, I don't know if you can quite see it yet. Oh yeah, you could. There's a door over to your left, and it seems to be coming from over that way.
All ready? Over here, guys. And let's just go in.
Yeah. Open the door.
Opening the door here, you see hanging from chains hooked to the ceiling are iron gibbets. They are all empty except for one that holds a small goblin that's crying and wailing. And other than that, the room here is empty.
Oh.
As Xavier has no interest in the small captured goblin, he goes through the entryway to the north. You see several goblins kind of standing around what looks to be a ramshackle stage. It's obvious that this stage was erected from scraps of wood and lumber that they pilfered from other areas of the Undermountain. As when you look at it, you can see several different colors and lengths and thicknesses of wood that they've just kind of built up a large box. There is a single goblin standing at the front of the stage. There's a pile of just garbage behind him, and he has what looks to be a small wand that he's touching to his face, and as he's talking, his voice is projecting much louder. And you can see that currently, not so much holding it up as he's just kind of propping it, because it's a very large sword, a great sword, by any other standard. He's just kind of got the handle and he's lifted it up slightly off the ground, and this is the current item that's being auctioned.
Is Dusky near us?
I'm right back behind you, just right here at the door.
I don't see you anywhere near. Oh, you're in a wall.
They way up here, dog.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Okay.
Where's the stage?
It's in the corner of the room where the
So
single
he
goblin
is
is.
the auctioneer, this guy?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
After a moment, he looks around without seeing any more bids. He's sold, and he sends this sword off. Next item, we have, and he just kind of runs back to this big pile of shit. And he's like, I have this! And he pulls out like a robe. It's very dirty, got like patches all over it. He says, this is a very useful robe. It's wonderful. The previous owner expired, unfortunately, before he was able to use it to its fullest potential. So here it is now for your enjoyment. I will give it to you for 1 gold coin.
What does this thing look like?
What does the robe do?
It keeps you warm. It's maybe
It's not magical.
you know. I mean, you tell if it's magical just standing here in the crowd. But it's a gray robe. It's got these patches on it. It looks filthy. Like it's.
I'll take it.
There we go.
He
I
says,
want
"Oh,
robe.
that
1 gold coin.
the lizard folk gold coin. Any others want the robe of the?" And one of the goblins holds his little hand up. He doesn't say anything. He just holds his hand up. He's like, "There, two golden dragons. Any others? Who else? Three gold dragons. Yes. You lizard folk, you want to 4?
Yes.
4 dragons. 4 once. 5.
At this point,
5
I'd like to
dragons.
judge, drop a dooski and tell him not to bid high.
8.
8 dragons. Oh, big spender. Yes, indeed. 8 dragons. 8 going once. Going twice. 10 dragons in the back.
Oh my god.
You're
who's
being taken for a ride, my friend.
10 dragons. Once. Twice.
50 copper.
10 and 10 silver.
10 and 10 silver? This is ridiculous. Does anybody else want to one-up the lizard folk? 10 and 10 going once? 10 dragons, 10 silver pence going twice? And there's like a really, really long pause here as he's looking around. Anyone? Okay, it's yours. 10 and 10, come.
Okay. Let me come over there. Now let me take off 10 gold pieces and 10 silver. And hand it to the dude. Thank you.
And he leans down and hands you this robe. And as you grab it, it's kind of like grimy. Not pleasant to touch.
Okay, I'm gonna stick it in my bag.
Okay. All right.
Hold on to it.
Next up we have this clay jug. It's big enough for you to climb in. It's, well, if you're a goblin, and although the goblins are saying he's like, let's start this one at 30 gold? Yes, 30 gold. 30 gold for the clay jug. Does anybody want the clay jug? You could put water in it and scraps and let it out into the sun and make ale. It's a fine jug. Anyone? No?
1 gold.
One golden dragon for the jug. Sold. Take it.
That was easy. So wait, we're here looking for these guys. Where's our buddy?
He doesn't seem to be here at the auction.
The dead dude has disappeared?
No, I don't know. He just didn't seem to have followed you up this way.
Well, we need to find out whether or not these guys are around here somewhere.
True.
Do you guys want to continue doing the auction or look for our dead friend? He owes us.
Well,
What's a pretty innocuous
what else does he have for
item I can
auction?
throw at him?
Let's see what the next item is.
Let's see what the next item is.
He's dead. He's not gonna get lived.
Let's look at my list here. See what. Let's actually throw something good. Okay, here we go. Here we go. That's the one. Oh, this next item, very, very fine, magical even, and I can confirm this myself. I had the finest goblins all check to ensure that this item is verified magical. We've even written that on the armor. Verified magical. The thing is, when we wrote it, it washed away. So, you know. But we have this. And he pulls it out. And it is a set of gleaming studded leather armor. And like, remember the description, like everything behind him is just this big pile of shit. And as we know from the robe, it's like it's not very clean. It's not a very clean pile, but when he pulls this out, this armor is literally gleaming. Like there is not a stain or mark on it. And and even in this very dimly lit room, it looks truly remarkable. So he holds it up and he waves around. He's like, so, for this, once again, verified magical item, we will start the bidding at, say, 200 dragons?
50.
You say 50, but immediately one of the other goblins holds up their hands at 200. Another one holds it up at 210, 215, 230. It starts climbing very quickly. 215, 230, 230 golden dragons. Any others? 240. Thank you, madam. And you see this goblin that looks, incredibly identical to all the others. Kind of give a little bow. And then it keeps going. 230, 240, 300, 350. And then the bid starts climbing in increments of 50 gold. 350, 445, 500 gold pieces for the gleaming armor. Does anybody else want it? 500 dragons once? 500 dragons twice?
What was the exact item? Yeah. Because you were cutting out in Discord when you mentioned what it was. So
we don't know what the item is. All we know is that this, it's studded leather armor. It is a verified magical set of studded leather armor.
I'm willing to take the chance. I put 550 on.
I have a technical question.
Yes.
10 platinum is 100 gold, right?
Yes.
Cool. I have no further questions.
Okay, so you said you're gonna bid the 550?
Xavier is like 550.
550! Any other takers on the verified magical studded leather armor set? Any? Any others? Once? 2 times? Sold to this handsome gentleman here. Come collect your prize.
Prize?
Yes. I mean, you won. You are winner. And he reaches out to take your coin. And he gives it to you. And when you touch it, you know, being finely attuned to the arcane arts, you do realize, yes, it is indeed magical.
Okay. Do I have to attune to it, or can I just wear it?
Actually, no. This particular item does not require attunement.
Great.
You have a... Here, let me see if I can find a handout for it. Fanakis, thank you for the biddies. You have found a studded leather armor of gleaming. Simply put, this armor is incapable of becoming dirty or worn. It always looks pristine.
Okay. No other stats, bonuses besides that?
No, sir.
Of course not.
Of course not. 17 on the found potion table. Do I have that? I do have a button for that. 17. Potion of Supreme.
How much does that weigh?
How much does it weigh? Same as a regular set of studded armor. Which is, I don't know. You'd have to look it up in the, look up armor in the compendium. I think the weights are in
13.
There you go, 13.
That's what I have on my other armors. How about that clay jug?
I'm sorry, sir. That was you that bought it, yeah?
Yeah.
It's a big clay jug. You can make ale in it, right? Or, if you're out in the field, you can use it to take a shit. We did.
Cool.
I'm sorry, sir. I have to continue with the auction. Alright, he's like, this next item, once again, recovered from the body of some poor, unfortunate soul. And all the goblins start laughing, their little chittering laugh. He holds up, it's like a beaker, right? But it's this huge beaker. It's almost like it holds like a liter of fluid, and it's reddish in color, and it's got a cork stopper on it. And he's like, this superior healing potion, one of a kind, very rare find in the depths of Undermountain, available to highest bidder, starting at and he starts like swirling around the liquid. We'll call it 100 gold buy-in. 100 gold for this very fine potion. 100 gold? Yes?
What about 200 silver?
200 You insult me, Lady Bird! One of the goblins holds up their hand. 200. 200 gold to the goblin? Yes? Once?
205.
205! Ah, the lady has sense now! 205 to the white Aarakocra. 205 going what? 210 over there! And you see another human male.
I can hear you really far away.
Good. You see another human male that seems to be standing off on his own. Pale skinned, big brown beard, head to toe gleaming armor, right? And he holds up 205. Then he's like, 205 over here. Yes, Bird, do you want another bid?
Yeah, 210.
210. And he holds it up. 220.
222.
You must be joking.
Well,
230.
real numbers then.
Where is this man?
240.
Let's say he's just standing off over here. Let me see if I can get it. Oop. Anywho. That's totally the man.
Pretty hot looking man.
Mm-hmm. Hey, don't judge.
I'm not judging, I'm stating a fact.
Anyway, he holds up his hand again. 240.
That's what I just offered.
242.
244.
246.
247.
248.
247.
One of the goblins. 250.
260.
The man in the armor kind of throws up his hands. Fine, I'm out. And then you see the goblin. He's got one hand holding like a pile of coins, and he's kind of like he's got his eyes like rolled up as he's kind of counting on his fingers. And then he shakes his head to the auctioneer. He's like, "Okay, I think that settles it then. You, bird, this is yours."
Yep.
For you said 280, yes?
Nope, 260.
260. You must forgive. I am simple goblin. I forget sometimes.
I'd like to hand him 250.
I said I forget. I didn't say I couldn't count.
Damn, he counts fast. I'll give him the other 10 then.
Alright, you give him 10, and he gives you this massive, like, 1 liter beaker of healing potion. Now you listen. You have to drink the entire thing.
Sure. Or else.
Well, or else it doesn't work.
Oh. Is it like a time frame or like all at once?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I didn't drink the thing to find out. You start to get the impression that a superior healing potion, in this case, just means like 3 healing potions shoved into one giant bottle.
So it's equivalent to 3 healing potions. And not actually a superior one.
No, it's a superior healing potion, but you just gotta drink the whole thing. Like in the middle of combat, you just both hands bottom up. Gulp, gulp, gulp.
Okay. So I have a superior healing potion then.
Sure. I believe superior. That is 8d4 plus 8. I'm saying it now because I can never remember. So then when you go to use it, you actually know how much it is.
How much was it?
8d4 plus 8.
Okay. I'm just calling it super healing. And then in the name, 8d4 plus 8.
Cool.
So we don't forget.
Alright, as the goblin continues pulling up more stuff, it looks like he starts grabbing some junk. Like cracked shields and other stuff from the garbage pile.
I don't need anything else from this guy. I want to talk to this goblin down here.
Yes? Why you talk to Glom?
Why are you hanging up here? What did you do?
Glom was caught stealing food. Food for Goblin Boss, Yek. Haven't eaten 2 days. Hungry. Hungry.
He broke the law.
But Glom need to eat. Please, please. And he's like shoving, she's shoving her hands like through the bars of the giblet that she's like stored in. Please, you have food, sir. Please, sir.
You broke the law.
What the heck is going on here? He just walks away. As Xavier re-enters the room near the rest of you, you can hear us shouting, "Please! Glom is hungry!"
What's all that about?
There's hanging up.
Somebody's
broke the
noisy.
law.
Everybody's noisy.
So, they have her hanging in a cage.
It's reasonable.
Yeah, I thought so.
Are they in a cage because they're for sale?
What?
Ask.
Hmm.
You can go buy the goblin in the cage.
I mean, I don't know. We could use another companion, right?
So we already have the other dude.
We won't have him for too long.
What's up with that human over there?
Why don't you introduce yourself?
Fine. So, not too many humans around here. How'd you happen down here?
Huh. What do you mean, how did I happen down here? I came through the entrance, same as you, I'm sure.
What's your name? I'm Xavier.
I am Nastog. It's nice to meet you.
Stop. That's a peculiar name.
So is Xavier, but I didn't make fun of you for it.
I didn't make fun of your name, sir.
You said it was funny. I think your face is funny, sir.
Well, yes, many do.
Is there something I can do for you, Xavier?
Oh, I just wanted to make conversation. I've been traveling with those three for a minute. Figured I'd see what you're up to.
Uh-huh. Well, don't. Not interested in any more friends at the moment, and I have my own business to attend to, so if you don't mind, I will be leaving. He just kind of storms off.
You didn't want to be friends, guys. Sorry. Huh?
Was his and what was his name? Didn't sound familiar. It wasn't one of the fools. We need to figure out what these guys look like. We need to talk to our zombie.
Hey, note taker, was that one of the names from before, or did he give us names?
The names we got were Midnight Toberth, Rex the Hammer, Copper Stormforge.
Okay.
If only you had the notes open.
Yeah,
Did you put them in something besides the Dropbox thingy?
Well, it's OneDrive because that's what I'm writing. Like I'm actively writing them in OneDrive, and it updates in real time in there.
I don't know. I'm not signed up for this shit, so I need to create an account.
It's just like a Hotmail account.
That sounds like work.
Fuck uses Hotmail.
Oh, from like 20 years ago.
Hotmail? Come on now.
Live. I don't know what the fuck. It's just your Windows account. Like that's all it is. Like I didn't have to log in.
Yeah, they guessing.
If you had a Gmail email that you could tell me, I could email it to that, and then that would work. It shouldn't require you to log into like an actual email.
Okay,
I would
we could
assume.
do it that way. Let's try it that way. We'll see if it will test the theory. I'll send it to you a PM.
Yeah. Anyhow, we can do that while.
Yeah.
the quest section.
Travel notes.
Okay.
Yeah, change the way it was structured.
All right. Well, should we keep looking around or find our friend? Let's find our friend. That's a good idea to find the friend thing.
Sent it. Yeah, let's find this friend and figure out what the hell are we gonna do in here, because we've bought our wares. I'm gonna knit this into a nice new head bag. So,
speaking of buying wares, is there anything else you guys think you might want to purchase while you have access to like a? I mean, if there's any supplies or provisions you think you might need, you could probably find it at the Goblin Bazaar.
I can't think of anything.
Okay.
okay,
Hey, I've run into my friend again.
you go double check now.
I see this dog and I wave at him.
Not paying attention to you. Shopping. Oh, I don't know. Whistle. Shopping. Shopping.
Sent it already?
Yeah, I sent the email.
Bard. As you move into the main area of the bazaar, you can see Haleth standing kind of like in the center of the area. He has his eyes pointed upward, and he's got his eyes closed, and it looks like he's listening.
Hey, we found you. How are you today?
I can feel them. We have two paths. To the south, I feel some. My vengeance pulls at me. It's like a rope tied my heart. And much closer, directly east, and he points to an open set of doors set into the wall to the east.
Did I type it in there wrong? Let me see.
Should we go to that one first?
I went to my spam folder. Okay.
Let us. Please, my vengeance must be realized.
Of course, of course. Gentlemen, we have to realize some vengeance.
Okay. Sorry, I was trying to open this. It won't even recognize it as a link.
It's in your spam folder. That's a safety feature. You
Yeah,
can't click
but
on links from there. You have to move it to your regular inbox. Like, say it's not spam. Otherwise, it won't let you click on anything. It's to avoid phishing stuff.
I didn't know that. I've never gone through this process with stuff.
Ed Bear.
Report not
Got
phishing.
Dusky off task.
Okay, I'll move it. So I'm over here. Where are we enacting vengeance? Did you see him?
He just said to the east. So he's gonna start moving to here. As you approach, well, hold on, let me check something. Yes, this room should be, all of you should be able to see quite well in this room, because there are flickering torches and iron brackets along the walls. You see that there are bugbears standing in the corners of the room. There are many goblins throughout the chamber. In this chamber, unlike the others, there is a carpet, not clean, but at one time its red velvet was very fine and fancy. That covers most of the area. There's mounds of cushions at the northern end of the chamber, and you see a handsome human man wearing a golden circlet on his brow, who sits here eating an apple. Around him, you can see that several of the goblins are either in conversation or they are attending to this man. And in the southern part of the chamber, you can see chained to the wall is a male dwarf, clad in leather armor, who has been gagged. He has copper orange hair, but you see his beard has been shaved off, and he looks downcast and very sad. Elith enters the room and stares at the chained dwarf, saying nothing. That is him.
Let's see what the human in the north has to say. Maybe we can just talk to him and he'll let us kill the guy on the side.
Or buy him at least, maybe.
One of the two. One of the two. So Xavier will make his way up here.
Okay. As you approach, some of the goblins get in your way, and the bugbears kind of level their weapons. The man on the cushions shouts out, "Halt there! Why you bother Yek the Tall?"
Oh, we were curious about that dwarf you have at the other end of the hall.
Dwarf?
Just wants to enact some vengeance upon him, and we're hoping we could kill him or take him or buy him or something.
Huh. Dwarf is mine. Dwarf steal from Yek the Tall. He stay there now. My trophy.
You gonna starve him to death? Is that the plan?
Maybe. You say you buy Shaved Dwarf?
Potentially. We really just want to kill him, but I mean,
Well, you no kill Yek's property.
well, yeah, that's why I came to talk to you first.
I don't know. Yek confused.
You look startling, human. How is it all of these goblins follow you?
Yek is boss. I am tallest.
Definitely have height to you.
How tall is he?
He's like average height, like 5'5", you know.
So Dusky's taller than him.
Probably.
And Wolf's taller than him.
Probably, yeah.
Well, I'll come up there and be intimidating. That's what I mean. That's one of my.
You're gonna try and
Jobs.
intimidate Yek?
Not intimidate, just stand there.
Just stand there. He looks at you. Ah! Very handsome lizard. Tall as well. Tell me, lizard, is Yek tall and handsome? And he kind of like lifts up his chin and he puts his hand like he's batting his eyes.
Pretty fair looking. What is he, an orc? Goblin? I don't know.
He appears human.
Ah, human. Yeah, as far as humans go.
Ah! You flatter Yek. Yek likes lizard man. You want to buy the dwarf?
Yeah, see, the dwarf has done some pretty nasty things to a friend of ours, and we'd love to take him off your hands. He's just going to end up being a nuisance to you as well.
Dwarf is funny. We shave beard, he mad. Make many curses. We laugh lots.
That does sound quite humorous.
How much are you looking to get for him?
Yek, unsure. Yek, property worth many dragons. But you are tall and handsome too. You make Yek offer. Be fair.
How about 40 gold pieces?
40 dragons for Yek's prisoner? He scratches his chin, and as he does so, he kind of like pinches and squints his eyes and makes a pose. Okay, 40 gold pieces, fine. Pay the man.
Okay.
And the goblins kind of part to let you through.
Okay, so I hand him 40 gold pieces.
Yes, untie him. Hit me.
And then I come over to here. Oh, where's my mouse? There it is. And then take his hands and retie them behind his back.
The dwarf looks at you. No, please. You let me go. I'll slaughter every single one of these accursed goblins. Do you see what they've done to my beard?
Why would we want you to slaughter any of them? And I push him in front of me. His hands are tied.
Yeah. So you just kind of like knock him to the ground.
Yeah, well, no, I'm gonna like moving him towards the zombie homie.
He looks very confused and alarmed as he moves towards Haleth. He's like,
Do you look familiar to you?
I do not know who this accursed specter is. I am much more concerned. Let me go. I will reap my fury on all of these 2 feet tall bastards. Let me go.
No.
Do you see my face? It's unnatural. You shouldn't ever see a dwarf's chin. This is disrespectful.
Yeah, you look pretty terrible, actually.
Hilarious looking. Hilarious.
As the dwarf rants and rages, Haleth, he kind of like has just been staring, right, just in a trance. But as you move like within 10 feet, he just all of a sudden bursts into action, and he lunges forward and he plunges the dagger that you gave him through the dwarf's throat and up into his like mandible.
Whoa!
As he does, he stares him right in the eyes, and you can see that his actual eyes seem to be radiating red energy and fire.
That was pretty amazing.
You see, as he is this close, the dwarf's eyes go wide in shock as there's a moment of recognition as his life leaves his body.
Okay.
All the goblins clap and cheer at the sudden, exciting turn of events.
There.
Should I take his head? I don't know.
Do it.
I'll reach down and remove the rest of the head.
Sure. Okay. Hallis stands up, and as he does, he's still kind of looking down at the corpse. 2 remain. Then my vengeance will be fulfilled.
Wow, lead the way, bud.
Let's go find those people.
Wait. You should search him. One of the belongings stolen from me was a map. Remember, your reward is all of my missing items. He may still have it.
Oops, didn't mean to do that.
Okay, so I'm gonna check his person for the map or any of the items. Does he have anything?
Do an investigation check.
Okay.
Can I assist him with that?
I'm the worst
Sure.
for this. But
With advantage.
both of us?
No,
you roll
just
with
you.
advantage.
You're searching, he's
Helping.
helping. It's almost like you're looking and Sashk is like, check over there. No, make sure you check that. Okay. So you start turning him around and flipping out his pockets and looking. It looks like the goblins have removed anything of value, except as you are looking, okay, you even have the foresight to like check his waistband, make sure he hasn't stashed anything in there. And you, as you are kind of like pulling out the band of his pants, you see folded up into a teeny tiny square is a scrap of paper that was resting like between his pants and his skin. He must have stashed it there to hide it from the goblins.
Well, here we go. So what I open it up to or actually I'm gonna hand it to Wolf to open up because I'm covered in blood. I don't want to get anything all over the side.
I'm gonna open it up.
When you look, it looks like a map and the map is titled the Sargath.
Zombie friend? What is this?
Sargoth. It's the 3rd level of the Undermountain.
Ah, so we have a map. So they're low. Oh, hold on to that for safekeeping, Wolf.
And I believe I have a handout.
Definitely. Now, was it a map too?
The 3rd level.
Nope, that's not it. Remove that from your journal.
What?
Nothing. Mistake on my part. Okay. The Elith turns around, starts walking, and returns to the center of the previous chamber.
All right.
As you guys turn to leave and follow, several goblins stop you in the entrance here. Hey, wait!
What do you want, little one?
We need favor.
What?
See Yek?
Yeah, the tall, handsome human, yes.
He is no human. Yek is goblin, like us.
Okay, what is your point?
Yek found a shiny thing, put it on his head, turned into human. Now he is what is word? They start chittering together in Goblin, trying as they're kind of arguing about the right word. Eventually, he speaks up. Insufferable.
Yes, he was a little like that.
Loud, mean to other goblins. Calls me short, says one of the others.
Small, though.
Please, you must end Yek's curse. Steal the circlet. Keep it if you must, but keep it away from Yek.
How can we steal it?
They just kind of shrug. We were hoping you would know.
Well, what will you give us in return?
We are simple goblins. We have some coins, but not many. You can keep the circlet.
You're
You can get
simple.
your 40 gold back too.
Yeah, I think we just spent a bunch of gold at the auction, actually.
Does your friend need to survive our encounter?
Yes, of course. You can't kill Yek. Look, he is jerk when tall, but he is still friend and leader.
Wait, so you're telling me you want us to go and take these from your leader, who can
Yes.
then turn around and tell you all to attack us?
What?
Yes.
Well, you have to be sneaky.
If you haven't noticed, I'm the big one that makes lots of noise. That's not a job for me.
Well, she looks like she could do it. All three goblins kind of run up to Sashk and like fall at her feet, and like they're prostrated over in worship. Please help us.
I dare not interfere in the politics of goblins. Not my business.
Oh, please.
If you want me to kill goblins, I can do that.
No.
Subterfuge is reserved for the, how you say, not goblins?
Not goblins.
I don't know that made any sense, but
No,
sure.
I don't think it did either. Okay, so the goblins, seeing that they're not getting anywhere, they kind of stand up and they look kind of dejected, but they collect themselves and walk away.
Do it later, maybe.
They'll forget. Promise you.
There was light in the room, right?
Yeah.
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 I mean, I might be able to do it in like.
Wait. Have idea. Wait. Okay. Now, I suggest this, okay? But you no tell that I suggest. Yek has a treasure room. Yes. if you steal from Yek, take the key too. I no tell. Yeah, you take all the treasures from Yek, and then he no be jerk.
Where's
Yeah?
the treasure room?
I'm not telling.
Yeah, I said in about.
Oops. That was a mistake. I mean, hit that button.
It's okay.
I can't do it right this moment, but like I said, in maybe a few hours of killing stuff, I might be able to.
What is this?
What happened to Colin? What happened to Colin?
I haven't resummoned him yet. He's still just.
Couldn't Colin do it? He's invisible.
Probably could. How much does the circlet weigh?
It's a circlet. Maybe
So it
couldn't
can't
be
be
more than just a couple pounds. Let's call it 5 for, simplicity's sake.
Oh, 5. Might be able to pull it off.
If it was dark in the room, I could do it. I can't be seen by non-magical means in darkness. If I'm hiding.
Right.
But it's not dark.
No, it's not.
So,
Does anybody have a spell that can create darkness?
I can make myself look like something else. Someone else. But you saw how quickly they stopped you from getting close to him. Look at the goblin. Murder's not an option.
no! Cannot kill any goblin!
What about severely injure?
No!
What about give them a nap?
A nap?
They put them to sleep. Due to
Uh,
injury.
No! No! No hurt goblins!
Non-lethal injury.
Like I said, I can do it later. I can't do it right now.
Oh, boink on the head. Never
We'll
hurt
come back
nobody.
We'll take care of the issue. But right now, it's just not feasible. We gotta do vengeance anyway, so we'll come back and take care of this thing. Let's go do the vengeance, guys.
Are we onward doing more vengeance here?
Yeah, it's time to do vengeance.
I was thinking we'd never get done. With these damn goblins.
Alright, so Heleth points to the south, where you can see a door in the southern wall. That way. Then we head east once more.
So into the southern door. Okay, I'm gonna press through. I'm gonna go through and stop here. Any signs of traps or anything?
No, but let me get the notes for this section. No, this whole section here. Oh, yeah, I get to show you that thing from earlier. Frescoes on the wall. This four-wayness. That's further up. Which would be like here. So there's no traps all the way through here. You can move up to this intersection. But here you see depictions on the walls of dwarves at work. Magic causes the images to move. The dwarves roll barrels back and forth, carve blocks of stone, drink from stone tankards, and so forth. As you make your way through the hall, the dwarves wave at you and occasionally wink and smile.
Jovial dwarves. Alright, Revenant, which way?
He stands and he's looking at the intersections. This, I do not know. I can feel the presence eastward through the rock and stone, but I have no indication of which passageway would be the best. Do we head north and then east, or do we keep going ahead? I will trust your guidance.
I guess thing.
I'm going to say north and then east.
Alright, sounds good.
All right. I'm good with it.
Got any tapetas?
Alright, stop right there.
Oh, damn it.
You have chose poorly.
Oh my goodness.
That's not ominous at all.
Can't you see it?
Nope.
I don't see anything.
Okay then. Well, let me help you out. Standing here is a nope. No description. Just a big bad you get to fight. Okay. Everybody roll initiative. There was a description, but it wasn't set. It doesn't matter.
I don't understand
I don't understand what.
how I can roll so shitty with a +10 initiative.
It takes skill.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have to work hard to be that bad.
I really do.
Are we supposed to
I
be
still
able to
can't
see
see
what
his
we're
ass.
fighting at this point?
No, maybe. I don't know. I think Sash could if he was up around the corner.
No, I moved my character beside them and I still couldn't see shit. Oh, no, never mind. I didn't go far enough. Yeah, I could definitely see if I was that close.
All right.
Yeah, I see him.
So Dusky,
Mm.
what am I gonna do? All right. You're first as you move forward. Put that there.
Okay. I can move. Hold on, where? I can only move to here.
Okay,
so-
go ahead and move up there, and then you'll probably be able to see a bit more. Then you can decide if you want to
Yeah.
dash, dodge, whatever. Okay, so now you can see it, right?
And I turn around to everybody and say, "It kind of looks like caramel." Sludge shit of some kind. I don't know what that is.
Yeah. All right. So then your action for the turn: are you gonna run to get up closer, or are you just gonna?
I'm gonna rage.
Okay.
Javelin.
Okay. Yeah. Throw a javelin.
Javelin. Whew.
Oh man, why is it all broke again?
Oh!
The other game it was
Okay.
fixed.
Wait, can I divine on a javelin?
No, I think it's melee. It's only. Could be wrong.
Double
Maybe
check.
link it.
Let's see.
9, 15.
I don't see anything specifically about melee. It just says weapon attack.
Oh, okay. Then Divine Fury away. So 4.
So we've got what? 19?
Yep.
And before I end my turn, since I'm still out of range a little bit, I'm just going to back up about 2, about right there.
Wolf.
And I'm going to slide up to where Dusky is, see if I can see this. Actually, I'm going to go 1 ahead. And
Don't
get
throw
a
stars.
star to the
Don't throw
face.
stars.
Or whatever.
Don't you do it. He did it. Alright, that's a dead ooze. Alright, we're just going to clear the tracker and pretend that didn't happen.
Non,
Oh, that was a
non-eventful.
It's a tough fight,
It's
boys.
my night. It's my night.
You went big for that. Jesus. Okay, what now?
I guess we keep on cruising and check to make sure that that's an empty area. It's sure. Well, there's a door.
As you walk
Do you,
forward, you can
zombie
see the door, obviously, but you also see in the center of this chamber is a limestone altar. There are also carvings into the wall that form like lidless eyes and gaping mouths. And there's just a very bad feeling as you move into this room.
Whose turn it is to touch something?
Well, where's our zombie?
He's here.
Okay. Do you feel? I turn and ask him if he feels any more
To the east.
revenge presence.
Maybe that way, and he points to the door.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up towards it.
Are you just gonna go to the door, ignore the altar, and all that other stuff?
Well, I'm gonna listen near the door, see if I can hear anything. These guys can mess with the altar if they want.
I throw a potato at the altar.
It bounces off. I don't think it'll do anything.
I throw a second potato at the altar. Still nothing? That's all I got.
That's what confused me. It wasn't a magic.
I want to investigate the altar.
Okay. On the altar, okay. You see an inscription written in some otherworldly language. Can you link me yours one more time? I know it's celestial, common, but what's the third one?
Those other two.
Nope. Okay, you can't read it.
Some weird language.
It's not Orcish, right?
It's not draconic, or what is the one I can read? Hold on.
Nope, not common, draconic.
Okay.
Maybe our undead friend?
Is it infernal?
No, sir. Okay, well. Nobody can read it. It looks spooky, though. Let's just keep moving.
Fair enough.
If Wolf wants to know if we can take a quick bio.
Oh, yeah, we'll take a quick 5. I need to go too.
All right.
Alright, be right back.
Be right back.
Alright, I'm back. The wife distracted me with snack food. Hello.
I'm back.
We're ready to move on to the next room? Or are people still AFK?
I'm back. I don't know.
I haven't heard from Drop or Disco yet, so maybe they're still
I
here.
never went anywhere, you fuck.
Ah!
Wow.
Wow. So aggressive.
I've returned.
Okay. Let's move on then.
Let's open the door. There we
Okay, opening the door to the next chamber. It's a 30-foot by 30-foot room that is swept clean with no trace of dust or debris. The walls are carved with frescoes depicting horrific cyclopean cities of black stone submerged underneath a raging sea. And in the furthest corner of the room, you can see what looks to be a dwarven skull sheathed in glass, floating in the middle of the air.
Someone have a potato?
You want me to throw a
Sheathed-
potato at it?
If it's sheathed in glass, we're gonna break it. What if it's?
You want me to throw a potato at it?
I think that might be best.
I pass you a potato.
I throw a potato at it.
The potato seems to stop maybe 3 feet ahead of the skull and is also now suspended in midair.
Hmm.
Out of curiosity, Xavier, what's your... Oh, I already know. 11. 12. Never mind.
Mine's 17.
Yeah, but you're also not in the room, so shut it.
Right.
I Eldritch Blast it.
Eldritch Blast.
Are we Is it evil? Are we blasting?
Well, there's a floating potato next to a floating skull. That doesn't look even remotely good.
Oh, but it's not like the floating skull we found
So if
before.
I can Eldritch Blast it, then it's alive.
We've had a floating skull in the past before you were around that wouldn't die and followed you.
Yeah, is this a flaming floating skull?
No, it's not a flame skull. It's just, it looks like, what it really looks like is a dwarven skull, except like 3 times too big, and it's got this sheen on it like it's covered in glass.
And now it's floating next to it.
Yep, and your potato is, when you threw it, it just kind of stopped like 3 feet ahead of it.
Like stopped and hit the floor, or
No,
stopped
it's
midair?
Stop midair. Nope.
So yeah, the follow-up question stands. Can I Eldritch Blast that?
I never said you couldn't.
Well, Eldritch Blast only works against creatures.
Ah, well, you don't see a creature to blast then. I guess that's the answer.
Fair enough.
I always forget that part. As you guys are standing here, looking on, you see the skull kind of moves towards you, like 5 feet forward. So does the potato.
That looks like a creature to me at this point.
Yeah, I think that's the whole thing.
And now I'd like to shoot it.
Well, but you can't see anything. You definitely do not see a creature. If you'd like, you can make a perception check to kind of inspect the area. Maybe then you could see a creature. Oh, but hey, wait, or we could skip all that because Sashk finally decided to round the corner. And Sashk,
I can see.
Like you even pointed out my perception is 19. But you never turned around the corner.
Yeah, whatever.
Sashk, you can clearly see outlined in the back of the room a massive gelatinous cube. Everyone go ahead and roll initiative. I was hoping I could string you guys on for a little bit longer, let it get closer.
Yeah, I wanted to see what you were doing, but then you said it was moving. I'm like, nah, you know what? I'll step in and intervene.
God damn.
We got high. We got some ties here.
Yeah, so does Sashk or Dusky want to go first?
You wanna? You've got arrows?
Yeah, make a shoot with arrows if you want. Hunter's mark, you boy. Shoot at him. Oh, look. Does that count, or do I get the next one as a net one?
Well, you gotta see what it says first. No, that'll count. That's the way I've always, well...
You don't take the 20s when we roll a 20 normally.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look.
No, it shouldn't count for consistency's sake, but I don't want to double punish. So, all right, nat one.
3 attacks.
Let's read what the fumble says. We're at ranged. Your missile startles your allies as it fires from your bow. Apparently, you were too quick. Enemy is able to use their reaction, perform an attack of opportunity, but they can't because they're not close enough. So that's fine. I'll add Wolf to the tracker.
Sorry.
No, you're okay. I thought maybe you had to step away, so it's no big deal. Alright, so there's your first attack. Roll your second. Or, I mean, don't. It's... Right?
What was the question?
Second attack?
Yep. Oh, look.
Weapon slips from your hand. Make a dex check in order to hold on to it.
Check or saving throw?
Check, it says. It should be a save by all accounts, but it says check. So, oh my god.
Why wouldn't it be a save?
I don't know. Whoever wrote this was dumb.
Yeah. Did you write it?
Maybe. Shut up. All right, so the way I picture this happening, right? You throwing your weapon is like you knock your arrow and you pull it back on the string, and it's like in the cartoon where you let go, but instead of the arrow flying forward, you're left holding the arrow while your bow just kind of jumps forward 10 feet from your hands and lands in the square here ahead of you.
Can I go pick it up?
Yeah, sure you can. You still have moved this round, right?
Nope.
Is that as far as you can go?
I haven't moved at all. I can go like...
Okay, so yeah, so move 5 more feet, and then you can pick your bow up. And it won't even cost you anything. Sure you can. And that one, sir, that is a crit. So I need you to roll another D8 and... Oh, you already rolled the D6. Okay, cool. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
So you need another D8?
No, you... Oh, yeah, for the actual damage itself. Wow! That is like the worst. 1, 1, a 7, a 1, and then another 1 here at the bottom. Like, that's pretty awful.
Sashk is on fire.
Well, if you look at the piercing and the damage that doesn't matter, there's 2 1s in there as well.
Piercing. Dusky, you are up.
Okay.
It's crit fit.
Damn, I don't want to get close to this thing. We're gonna do javelins one more time. And I reach down and pet my sword. Rub it just a little bit. Okay, so javelin. Javelin.
Both hit.
And let's see. That's it, because I'm not raging at the moment.
Wolf. And this thing's gonna die before it even gets there.
One of these.
And before stars. Why is this all like the Sunday game yesterday? It was fine.
We're gonna go with Sacred Flame. Dope. Should have just lit her ass up.
No.
You gonna roll the deck save?
Yeah, I was messing with my settings. Oof. I think I just moved it 5 feet on. Okay. If that's all, Xavier, you're up.
I believe it has initiative before me. Does it not?
Oh, did I not? Did I not sort the tracker? Yes, it does have before you. Ha ha! I was afraid it wouldn't get a turn. Alright, well, for its turn, it is going to move right here.
I'd like to use my inspiration on this dex check save.
Yeah, you can do that.
Cool.
14 is a pass.
What about 19?
Oh yeah, 19 is a pass. I don't know. Shut up. It's a creature can be pushed 5 feet back to the side of the cube. I get to choose. You're gonna go this way since it was charging like forward.
I mean, you do you, okay?
Like that way. So if it pushes you out of the way instead of engulfing you, go that way. All right. Anyway, I need dex saves from the other 3 of you, please.
I'm waiting.
Waiting? Oh, is it being slow?
No, I'm waiting to see if somebody fails.
Did I do
Boom.
it?
I failed. That's fine.
Yeah, you failed. Okay, so the other 2, you're also going to get pushed out. And I'm going to say this. Well, you're going to go this way. You're going to go this way. And then Xavier is currently engulfed. So on a failed save, that creature takes 3d6 acid.
At the start of my turn, right?
No. On a failed save, the cube enters creature's space, and the creature takes 3d6 acid and is engulfed. The engulfed creature can't breathe, is restrained, and takes 6d6 at the start of its turn.
Gotcha. I see it.
So you take 14, right? Right now, and then possibly more later.
Well, it's my turn now, isn't it?
Yes. Well, first, okay, still have Hex up, and then yes, it is your turn. Hey, LMAO. So at the start of your turn, 66 acid, and then you can use your action to make a strength check to try and escape.
No, I'll pass. Can I do other actions in there?
Possibly. Take your 18 first.
Got it.
And then remember it says that you are restrained and you cannot breathe.
Will it prevent me from casting a spell?
If you can't breathe, that means you can't fulfill the somatic or verbal components. And if you're restrained, that means you can't do somatic. So yes, it would totally prevent you from casting spells.
Well, there goes that idea. Alright, well, I'll try and break out then.
Alright, it's a strength, it's a saver check. I can't remember. Strength check. And don't forget, everybody has inspiration. That's the little strong man on your token. There you go.
So what does that do?
You roll with advantage.
Okay.
$15, I believe, passes. It was DC 12, so you're able to kind of strong arm swim your way through the ooze, and you're going to land here, adjacent to it.
Great.
Alright, Sashk.
I still have a bonus action, don't I?
Oh, yeah, you could still do a bonus action.
1 sec.
And Mike. I gotta turn him down, because it's hurting my head.
Nope, never mind. It has to be another creature, not me.
Alright, Sashk, go.
Hello, yes, I have bow. I shoot bow. Shoot bow again.
A hit, and a hit.
Wait, the first one's a hit too?
Yes, it is.
Cool.
So 10, and then another 11 for 21.
Sounds good to me.
Cool. Done?
Yep.
Dusky.
Okay. I am. Well, he's this close, so I'm gonna, I guess, rage, and then sword.
Hit.
Sword.
Hit.
Divine.
So 13, 22, 28. Dedues.
Well, and my sword goes.
Alright, as the ooze kind of quivers and falls to the ground in a splash that kind of radiates and pulls around your feet, that massive skull, it just kind of falls to the ground and sits there. You can see that it actually is encased in glass.
I throw a potato at it.
The potato kind of knocks it around the ground, but all right. What now?
I'm going to cast a spell on myself.
Oh. And that is
Cure Wound.
okie doke. As you move into this chamber, you can see exits to all corners of the room. North, south, east, west. There's doors in every direction.
Where's our zombie friend?
He's with you. He points to the door to the east.
Who cuts throats really well, but doesn't seem to do anything else.
But he never gets a turn. You guys all kill it before it gets to him.
We had 2 rounds, so it must have had a turn.
Well, he's slow, man. He doesn't act until second round, I guess. The rigor mortis is setting in.
Or he didn't roll initiative. One of the two.
Nah, he totally did. I seen it.
I guess, do we want to go south?
He was in the DM layer. You wouldn't have noticed. Hellarth doesn't seem objected to that idea. South, east, either way, we must go this way.
Let's just go south then.
You doing the door thing, Dusky?
Yeah.
Okay. There's nothing there, so eventually you determine it's safe to open. Opening the door, you can see that this room is partially collapsed, but there's like slime on the walls, and you can see that there's been a tunnel that's been bored through, so there is a way through to the south and to the east.
Uh-huh.
Well, where to? Let the zombie do his magic.
He walks through the door you just opened and heads to the tunnel to the east.
Let's go.
We are near. I feel it.
Do an investigation check to see if there's anything like just maybe unstable or traps or anything.
Do not an investigation check if you're gonna look around the area. Screw it. I'm tired. I'm just gonna give it to you. No traps. However, remember the slime on the walls. You could determine that one of those massive oozes that you've already seen in this area must have bored through this way, and you know them to be acidic in nature. So when you proceed, it would be best if you don't touch the walls.
Look at that. I come out to this hallway.
Okay. He says she's close, just around the bend here.
Just around the bend.
I mean, if he's that close, do you need us to go with you? Or you want to just go and...
He's apparently walking on without us, guys. So.
Okay. So up, north, south?
Where is she, Lassie?
As you walk forward, that's not her. My line going to the wrong place. Oh, no. Okay, never mind. As you walk forward, you can see the walls of this passage are painted with images of wizards succumbing to madness and being transformed into Nothics. One particularly vivid image shows shafts of eerie green light exploding out of a spellbook and changing a wizard into a large ooze-like creature with mouths covering 90% of its body. Haleth seems completely unfazed and moves forward.
Well, I better stay close. Just don't touch the walls.
That was only through the collapsed tunnel there. This is all back to the fine worked stone. And then you find yourself standing here in a large open area. You see flickering torchlight spills out of this room. There are iron sconces in the four corners of the room. And you see a woman relaxing in a large overstuffed chair in the center of the room. Around her neck, she wears two holy symbols. One shaped like a golden coin, and another a black disc outlined in purple. As I'm sorry, what was that?
She was a what now?
A human.
Okay. Human lady with...
Human lady. And she's got two holy symbols around her neck. As you approach, she gestures to you, says, "Ah, visitors. Can I offer you something?" And as she does, you see platters of food and drink kind of floating around the chamber. Some of them float into your general direction, filled with grapes and mead and several other delicacies.
Medna?
I am Midna. Who is asking?
That doesn't matter.
Wait, why doesn't it matter?
Because they're not going to be alive long enough for them to remember my name.
So if we talk to the lady here, or the our homie, can he? Is that her?
You see that once again he is staring at her, teeth clenched in rage.
That looks like he's angry.
Everybody roll initiative, please.
Okay. Ooh, the rolls aren't too bad tonight.
Okay, so she sees him, and she looks at him. Why have you brought this thing before me?
Well, this thing here says that he knows you. That you've done him wrong.
She wears my holy symbol. You defile my God's presence. How dare you are not fit to wear his mark. And he points to the symbol around her neck. She smiles. Aleth. Why, I didn't think I would see you ever again. All of you will leave, or I will have my servants pummel you senseless.
Okay.
I'm pretty used to getting pummeled. Let's
Okay,
just dance.
time for talk is over. Sashk, you're up first.
I move my hunter's mark over to her face, and then I shoot at it. And then I shoot at it again. And then I shoot at it again.
Okay.
Does the third one hit too?
Yep.
Really?
19,
What
20,
a bitch.
27,
And then
35.
peek around the corner.
Ooh, damn.
That's my turn.
Well, guess what?
Oh, she really was a bitch.
Yeah, 30. Well, you line up, right? And Sash just rounds the corner, no mercy. Sends 3
Yeah, like
arrows, all center mass, piercing her lungs, heart, and chest. She gasps for air and falls over dead.
GG.
Hey, one of our damage dealers did more damage than the healer for one.
Oh!
Look, you go back in time and kill Gog and get all your attacks natural 1, okay? See how much damage you deal then.
I will go search the body.
As you do, Haleth runs up and pushes you out of the way. He goes over, and then he plucks his holy symbol off of her neck and puts it back around his.
Wait. All of the treasure is ours.
This is not valuable. It is a symbol of worship to my god,
Which god?
Joaquin.
Phoenix?
Phoenix?
I was gonna say it.
Yeah, sure. No, Joaquin, the god of trade and commerce. I was a cleric in my previous life.
So what other wares does she have?
Yeah. What else did we do this? What are we doing here? What should we be looking?
She also, on her body, you'll find her own holy symbol. That it's like a small disc carved from obsidian on a silver chain, and it looks to be incredibly valuable. Estimated at about 50 gold pieces. Also, behind her is a large, very ornate portrait It is a painting of Hallister, and it also looks like it could be valuable, but it's very big and it would be awkward to move.
Can we roll take it into a bag of holding?
No, it wouldn't fit through the mouth. Also, Sashk, unfortunately, you mentioned he who will not be named, and somebody didn't like the memory.
Whatever. It happens.
Is there anything else on her?
A small leather pouch with another 80 gold pieces.
20.
So is this everything?
Yeah. As she dies, all those floating platters and bowls and things that were moving throughout the chamber all fall to the ground with a clatter. This fight could have been a whole lot worse if she just didn't go down like a bitch.
Right.
It's weird. The ranger goes first, and things happen.
I'll show you. You have to. Yeah, she had all these invisible ghosty dudes that were gonna just destroy you. And I really wanted to see you try to fight a dozen invisible objects.
Sashk, go pee.
Possible.
So one more. Do we have time for the last one?
Sure. Yeah, we it's only 10. We technically have another hour.
Let's lead the way.
All right. So he's standing here, right? He's got his eyes cast up, and he tilted his head slightly. Last is far away. I can feel it, but it's faint. We must go back to the entrance.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm okay with that.
Let's backtrack.
I like revenge.
Warburg, did I lose concentration when I was enveloped?
You took like
No,
20-something
it rolled. You kept it.
Okay, just making sure because it wasn't on me for the moment, so I re-added it.
Where are we going
No,
back?
he didn't roll. He had to roll, but then you didn't hit the button.
No, I did. He rolled a 10. Maybe it went to maybe it went
didn't show
to
up here.
no, it was in a DM roll. But yeah, he rolled a 10. Because he actually rolled a 6, but his mod is a 4.
Mm.
Yeah, and then if you look like scroll up, you'll see it says player API rolled dice, so only the GM can see.
Mm.
Okay.
All right, let's go back. As we backtrack through, I would like to look at that glass skull of the dwarf.
It's still on the floor in the other chamber. Remember, it's
No,
giant.
back
It's
up.
like as big as you are.
Yes.
Okay, so you're looking at it, and
Arcana check?
Arcana, looking at it and trying to search your memory for a clue as to what it is doesn't reveal anything. I think you'll be better suited with a history check here.
All right.
Okay, you can see that it's obviously Dwarven, but you can't quite seem to recall. You think you remember something about dwarves that can grow in size, but it eludes you. Can't quite figure it out.
All right.
Do you verbalize that?
Yes.
We fought some fucking dwarves that got big.
What was his name? Do you remember?
1 second.
Why am I moving you guys? Come on.
Let me consult the pages.
It was in the last.
And their skulls are glass like this?
I don't remember the skulls being glass, but I remember.
I remember him getting big.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Do you want to
Wasn't
roll a
Wolf,
history
was it?
check and just try to save yourself the trouble?
Yarick? Don't know.
History check. I'll do it.
Oh,
I'll help you. You can bounce ideas off each other.
all right. Dusky, you remember quite accurately because you fought quite a few of them. And you remember that Duergar can make themselves grow large at will. So this isn't just a dwarven skull, this is a Duergar skull. As to why it's encased in glass or whatever, you have no idea. Possibly, it was done to prevent the gelatinous ooze from consuming it. But that's speculation.
Sweet. Well, where to, gents?
I don't know where I'm at anymore.
I lost the map, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
There we are.
Alright, so this is the hallway when you first entered. Helith is standing here and pointing to the south. This way. It is still far, but I can feel it. As you move through this larger chamber here, in the center is a rusted iron hand pump and a deep stone basin filled with water. Okay.
I won't drink any of that.
The water looks clear and safe.
That sounded not so ominous.
Totally no bamboozle. I'm simply pointing out somewhere you could get water if you're stuck down here for long periods of time and are at risk of needing water again. When you come down to the bottom here, there's a fork in the road. The hallway spans to the east and to the west, and Helith points to a door down to the east.
What? Behind door number 1?
It's this way.
Door to the east.
She's still far off, but I can feel the presence.
Alright, well, let's go check it out, boys. Or should I listen first? Do my normal.
Pressing ear to the door, you hear nothing.
Okay, well, that solves that. Alright, I'm gonna swing the door open and look inside. I don't see anything.
So this well-maintained workroom reeks of rotting flesh. Odd metal instruments designed for measuring electricity rest atop tables, along with several loose scraps of parchment with notes that include terms such as rate of decay and accumulation of charge. Looking around the room, Wolf, actually, you spot somewhere on one of the tables, looks like a large ledger.
Pick it up and see what it is.
The ledger is open to the first page, and many of the pages are in a state of decay and have stuck together. But the first entry is still very readable. And it reads as follows. Day 1. Alistair has granted me this abandoned copper mine in the arcane chambers. Finally, I have access to the components needed for my experiments. Everything beyond that point is smudged and illegible.
Well, what are we doing here?
Press on, my friends. We must continue.
Okay, well, onward. Around the corner.
Okay, around the corner you can see there's 2 ways here, to the south and to the east. and you can see through the wait. Can you see? No, you can't. Helith kind of stops again, and he shakes his head. I think either way is fine. I will trust your judgment, friend.
Rolling down, boys.
Okay.
Okay, there's a door here. I'm gonna listen at the.
Listen to the door. 7.
Do I hear anything?
1 sec. No, actually. Well, make a perception check just to be sure, but I'm fairly certain the answer is going to be no again. So 9, no. Nope. You press your ear to the door and again hear nothing.
Okay, so let's open her up.
Okay, everybody roll initiative.
Oh
Wait.
shit!
Where did they go?
Oh, Wolf. I just moved you. There you go. Okay, so Dusky,
Okay.
what is your passive perception? Isn't it 12?
My passive perception.
Damn it.
I see 2 next to. Oh, passive wisdom perception. It's 12. Yes.
Okay, cool. All right. So as you open the door, 3 ghasts come springing from the other side. They were hunkered down, waiting for someone to open the door to launch an attack. Unfortunately for me, you notice them as you open the door. You hear them leap and growl, and you manage to avoid being surprised. Let me add them to the tracker. Oh, it was a GM roll. They rolled 11.
What about the zombie?
Is he not? Okay, let me roll it again. He rolled a 6. Okay, it looks like Dusky will be first. However, before you take your turn, okay? These things, they smell overwhelmingly like rot and decay. It is quite an ordeal just to be near them. I need you to make a con save at the start of your turn.
Con save, and then I can do my fighting. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Con save.
That is a pass. Give me 1 second. I need to mark you. Okay, cool. All right, carry on with your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna attack this guy. I'm gonna rage. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna rage. Attack. Attack. Oof, terrible rolls. And then if any of those.
All right, 1 second. Let's go with Pooh Brown. Okay, so 60, and I missed the ping. Was it the one to your left or the one in front? Okay, so actually both of those will hit for 29.
Okay.
So
And then I don't think I
24,
can
25,
step
26.
away without getting hit, so
you would be
That's it.
correct.
that's it for me.
Okay, Wolf from the back.
This guy here is hurting, so we're gonna hit that one that Dusky just hit with Sacred Flame.
Oh, him rolled again. 20. It passed. After Sacred Flame, was that all?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so now the Ghast they are going to move into position. There. There. Here. Have you guys fought gas before? I don't think you have. Here's a handout. They look like larger undead than just your regular zombie. God, I could feel it coming. It just wasn't. It was right there. But they have elongated claws and their mouths open unnaturally wide. As they move into position, they are going to attack Xavier, Sashk, and Dusky each one time. In that order. Xavier. 18 hits, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, I need a con save, please. That'll work. Just take your
Do
tail.
I need to roll anything?
No. And then we're attacking Sashk. 12 is a miss, and then we're attacking Dusky. That is a miss.
Okay.
Alright, Sashk, before you take your turn, you are in close proximity to the ghast. I need you to make a con save. That is a pass.
I would like to shoot at the one in front of me.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Oh no, it's a nat 1.
Oh, Lord.
You have another one?
Yeah, I mentioned Nigel.
Make a con save, please. Another one.
What the fuck, dude?
You lose your footing while attacking and fall and bump your head. You manage to maintain your consciousness, but the bump hurts. Take 4 bludgeoning damage. Finished? Oh no.
No, I got 2 more attacks.
You failed your con save. Oh, it shows it in chat. Why does it show yours but not his? So your hunter's mark.
Hunter's mark is gone.
Yep.
Still shooting the one that's damaged. Why did I hit? That's the wrong button. I meant to hit that button.
Hit and dead ghast. Actually, did you stand? You did say I'll stand up.
Yeah, I definitely said that.
Did you not? I thought
I did.
I legit thought you did. It doesn't matter. You
I
did.
said it in my head.
Last attack. Go.
Dude.
Hit.
Nope, that ignore that. But that one counts.
Force of habit, right?
Yeah, it is.
You should just tie it into your. Oh no, you can't. You already used the second box.
Yeah.
Maybe you should switch it. Like put the oath bow damage on a separate button, and then put Hunter's Mark in with the attack.
Yeah. This is easier because if I crit, then I can just double Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, but if you crit and it's part of the attack, it'll automatically double it.
Yeah, but that sounds like work.
Alright, anyway, so that's all your attacks. You're done, right?
Yeah, I'm not moving.
Xavier, start of your turn. Con save, please. That's pass. You can take your turn.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm reading a spell description and it turns out it's not going to work to my advantage. Oh, bonus action with my hex to the one in front of me and attack at disadvantage with Eldritch Blasts.
Cool. Hit.
And it's pushed 10 feet back.
Oh, yeah. There.
And I'll shoot again.
Hit again.
And it's pushed another 10 feet.
Okay.
Move back. Actually, around the corner.
Alright. Haleth is going to take his turn. He just simply runs forward and is going to attack the gas in front of Dusky. Bam! Nope. Bam! There we go. He did a thing. And then Dusky, it's back to you.
Okay, I am going to attack the one right in front of me here. Boom, boom, boom.
Dead Ghast.
Okay. And then move up close to this one.
Alrighty. Wolf.
Not right in the way of everybody, though. Here. Okay.
You know what? Fuck it.
Oh God. Yeah, Dead Ghast. And that'll end combat.
Sweet.
Okay. As Haleth stands here in the entrance to this room, you see him kind of raise his head up, and then he starts shaking it slowly. No, but this isn't right. It's back that way, to the east. He points to the other hall.
Wolf, can you drop a cure wounds on me?
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
Dusky, as you're the furthest one up in the room, you can see a scrap of paper on the floor here in front of you.
Okay, I pick it up.
It's written in the same hand as the entry from the journal. And it says, Day 10. With lightning and copper wires, I created a pack of ghouls. Hal was not impressed. He says I'm not ready for Dwemer Core and its arcane secrets. I'll show him. His flesh golem has given me an idea for a trap more devious than any Hal could devise. Lightning, is there anything it can't do?
Okay, well, does that mean anything to just word of the wise or something? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah, let's
Onward around the corner. And just to double check, the zombie is still saying south?
No, he said east.
East.
Yeah,
So
he said
east
definitely
here.
not south.
Okay. Oops, I'm in the wall. I'm going to stop here. I see somebody.
Yeah. Give me a second. I'm going to remove the green dots because that's no longer relevant. I'll give you the description of the room. You can go ahead and add yourself to the initiative tracker, though. Okay.
Now there's my no more rolls.
There we go.
Hey, look, a flesh golem. Ooh. Alright, as you walk forward, you immediately notice that the floor of this chamber ahead of you is composed entirely of copper tiles. There is a metal-coated skull floating around the room, and it's wreathed in a halo of electricity, giving off crackling sounds as it electrifies everything near it. There's a flesh golem standing in the middle of the room amid destroyed tables, shards of broken glass, and rusty mining equipment, and you can see an opening off to the east. And as you move forward, let me sort the tracker. You see this skull turns to you, and it begins to cackle. You will not disrupt my experiments!
Looks like he made it past day 10.
Does she have... Yes, she does! Range 30 feet. Does she have spells? Where are her spells? Oh, there they are. Okay.
Who's first?
She is the skull, not a flame skull. This one's totes a lightning skull. And let me see what I want. Ooh. Okay, well, for simplicity's sake, it turns its gaze towards Dusky, and it's gonna fire off. Its eyes begin to glow blue, and it shoots you with a beam of lightning from its face. 2 times. Only looks like neither of them hit. Really? Your AC's 21?
Yes.
Oh.
Beast mode? I don't know what to say there.
Wait, I was clicking on Wolf's
His
token.
armor
That's
or some shit, and then his shield.
he doesn't wear armor. He's a barbarian.
He got some weird stuff, and then his shield.
Yeah,
my
the
shield.
floating shield, but he has to like activate it, you know?
Yep.
And then he
I
has a
don't know,
cloak
set
of
to
protection,
21.
right? Okay, so let's hold on. I'll figure that out. It's supposed to be Dex and Con. 13, well, wait, 13, 14, 15, 18, 20 with shield, 21 with cloak of protection. So, but if you don't activate the shield, it's 19. 21 with
We
shield.
had established earlier that like he just turns it on when we're about to get into a fight.
Well, no, we said that we couldn't just assume that because he's a bard. His bonus action economy is limited because rage and there was something else, and then activating the shield.
But the shield has no limit to uses, so I thought we had said that he just uses it like all the time.
Yeah,
We just left the fight.
but then he couldn't rage in the first turn of combat either because he'd be activating the shield. That's exactly why we said we couldn't just make that assumption.
Well, no, I mean like when he activates the shield, it's up for like 10 minutes at a time.
Yes.
Yeah. And there's no limit to how many times he can activate it in any given day. He can just keep activating it like passively.
Okay. I can buy
That's
that.
what we had established before because it lasts so long and there's no limit.
No, the conversation I remember was that he had to activate it. But no, that makes sense. I probably did make some statement to that effect, and I can't remember something contrary, so we'll go with it. All right, anyway, she fires off 2 rays of lightning, okay? And they strike your shield and fall helplessly to the ground. Sashk, you're up next.
I don't have Hunter's Mark anymore, do I?
Did you recast it? I thought you recasted it.
I did now on the Flesh Golem. And then I shoot at it. And then I shoot at it again. Does 15 hit?
No, unarmored defense says you can benefit from a shield. Oh, you're talking about him being a lizard folk. No, that's not even counted. Let's see. Yep, both hit.
And then third attack. And then
Oh my god.
over here. And that's my turn.
Hold on, my poor brain is still trying to math. Yeah, his unarmored you can't benefit from 2 different unarmored defenses. So that's why he's using his barbarian unarmored defense instead of his lizard folk natural armor.
That's a lot of damage.
I know, I'm still trying to
49.
No?
No.
9, 2, 12, 4, 12, 6, 4. 9, 2, 12, 4. Hold on, I think I did it wrong. 12, 6, 4. 12 plus 6 plus 4. Okay, then 12 and 4 again. And then the last one. Damn you, bird. 9 and 2.
I got 49.
Okay, 49.
9 times.
Let us see what we. Yeah, well, that golem is just gonna eat 49. That's what's gonna happen. Bludgeon, piercing, slashing, non-magic attack swing. So 20, 25, 24. Bam. Okay, finished?
Yeah, I moved away and I ended my turn. That's not even half health in the thing?
No.
Right, bro.
The golem.
Good thing I targeted it first.
Alright, Hal is gonna run forward and attack. Because that's what he do. And smash. Smash. Yeah, both hit. Damn. 13, 27. Non-magical. 13. Okay, Xavier?
Alright, Xavier is going to bonus
We are
action move his
using
hex
roll
to
20.
the flesh golem.
I'm sorry, you say hex to golem?
Hex the golem, yeah, sorry. And Eldritch Blast.
Mm-hmm. Hit. And hit again. Oh, wait, no, you didn't roll the second one yet. And hit again.
Nice, push 20 feet back.
Alright, 9, 12, 24, 5, 6, 7. Flash golem.
Hulk smash.
Yeah, oh, wait. Roll d6. Okay, so at the start of its turn, you see the creature like it starts and it starts like tearing and ripping. It looks enraged. It runs forward and starts attacking the Revenant. And yeah, he hits Haleth for a bunch. Okay, Dusky, you're up.
Okay. I'm running up to the flesh golem. Is this just a random room, or we still haven't found
No.
the
So
person
haven't
we're searching
found-
for, correct?
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna attack the golem. Attack. Jesus.
Those will both hit.
Oh, sweet.
And those are magical attacks, so 26.
So 26.
Yep.
I'm done.
Wolf,
I'm going to move right over here.
here comes the stars. Don't you do it.
And
Don't do it. Don't you do it. I will hit shield.
We're going to cast Inflict Wounds.
That's a touch range. You have to touch them.
Well, then we're moving up here.
Okay. All right. 25 is a hit. So you hit the golem for a bunch of damage, and he falls over dead. I think.
The Sealer's a beast. Just putting that out.
All right. The creature is going to take her turn. You see she kind of floats to the back of the room. And then she does the same thing as before with the lightning attack, except this time, instead of aiming at Dusky, she shoots the lightning ray at the floor. And you recall what the floor was made out of? Copper
Assuming
plates.
Metal.
Yeah, the entire floor is made of copper plates. So it's gonna Haleth, Dusky, and Wolf standing on the floor. There is no way to avoid this. The lightning races up through the floor, up your legs, and you all three are going to take a whopping 20 lightning damage.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, and then Sashk. And of course, you're from where you're standing. You're able to see them standing there, beating up the goal, and then Gah! As they get to taser from their feet.
Okay.
Is it my turn now? Or?
Yes, Sashk, go.
Well, I don't want to go too far into the room. I go there. And then I move my hunter's mark over to the skull. And then shoot at it. Does that hit?
15? Yes, it would.
How about that?
Yep. 15. 6. Damn. Yep, it's hurt real bad.
And that's my turn.
Haleth. He's going to forward and try and punch her. And that would succeed, but now it's finally gonna cast a spell. It's gonna shield itself so that's a miss. So it has +5 to AC until the start of its next turn. Nope, didn't matter. Aleph is angry. He just punches it a second time and sends it crashing to the floor. That's the end of combat.
And it's down.
Yes.
While we're back here, the two of us, I'd like to talk to Xavier real quick.
Okay.
In the future, something's gonna happen. Just follow my lead.
Whatever you say, man.
Okay. And then we walk in.
What the fuck?
Alright,
Search the bodies.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Dry.
Okay. Searching the bodies. You find nothing in this room. There's like the description was, there's like broken like testing implements and like beakers and vials, but and then there's the two undead figures. Other than that, there is nothing.
All right, Alice, or whatever her name is. Where are we going next?
South.
South. There's a hole there.
Yes. Through the hole.
Ready to go, guys?
We're going through the hole. Okay.
I'm also gonna give everybody the hit.
Okay.
We're getting HIV.
Yeah, +5. You also got that +7, right?
Okay. So 49. Oops. Okay. So
Actually, I
into the
think
caves.
I think we need to stop here for, because I don't think we can continue and wrap up an encounter time we have. So I think we'll just
We're gonna
end
do a
it
big
there.
rest?
Oh no.
Big rest sounds good.
Yeah, I'm sure it would. No, we're gonna do no rest.
What?
Yeah, you're not in a position where you could like take an hour and be safe. You're still exploring. You'll be fine. Come on, you guys have crushed everything tonight. Let me tally up experience.
Okay.
So we got 9, 1350 / GR 1350 plus goes our Flame Skull Trenzia 1100 plus.
Hey, don't we level up too then?
Maybe if you get enough experience.
Well, I don't remember what was our next marker, Wolf?
23,000.
23,000.
Oh. Yeah, we should.
You guys need like 50 XP. I fucking hope you guys level up.
Well, 175
up,
or
Emily?
something, but 76.
Those guys
We're
are
close!
0. 450. Oh man, it's only gonna work out to like 30 XP each. I'm sorry.
Is it really?
No.
He's messing with you, dude.
Divided by 5 because they have a helper.
We didn't kill that many.
It is
I figured it'd be a lot.
1,120 experience each.
So we're at 23,904.
Yeah, you guys should level. Ooh, level 8? Yuck. Yuck.
Character Mancer level up. So I'm level
We're
7 now.
level 7.
Do we hit that button?
Are you 7 or 8?
Or do we manually do it?
No, actually, that's a new thing that Roll20 added, where you can level up your character like through button clicks. If you want to do that, just let me do it, because I have access to Xanathar's, which is where you two got your archetypes from. But
Sure.
yeah, let me just shut things down, and then we'll
the button.
yeah.
My bad.
No, you're okay. You're okay. Oh no, you ruined everything. No.
I'm doing it.
All right, let me shut it down, and then we'll get everybody's sheets settled. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thanks everybody for coming and hanging out with us. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. If you did, make sure you hit that follow button. If you haven't already, check out underneath the stream. There's a link to our schedule there. You can see all the days that we play. And then you can also join us in the Discord. That's where we hang out through the week and we discuss D&D. That's where we schedule all of our games. So if you want to get involved in a game yourself, hop in there. That's where it'd be. I'm Daddy Warbucks, and I'll see you next time.